What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Now, if you guys haven't seen last week's episode where we take it out for the first time to go squid fishing, this is the new tinny for the channel, the Stesco Squire 389. So it's a 3.89 meter tinny. The dinghy itself is in really good nick. It's a 2021 model, so it's only a couple of years old, as well as the outboard, and it's done bugger all hours. So we did buy this tinny pretty stock standard. The outboard itself is just the manual tilt with the manual start. So you can buy these with the electric start and the electric tilt and trim, but this model here didn't. But Yamaha do an OEM fitment of the electric start kit, which is just so cool. You can change the regulator as well, the rectifier, so it does charge the battery. So you basically get 2 for 1 when you buy the kit itself. So we just installed that, which I'll show you the footage of it now. So straight from Yamaha, we have the OEM electric starter kit. We've got our cabling, our wiring harness with the rectifier, basically your alternator charge, your starter motor. On the side of the engine here, you'll see the regulator that comes with the outboard as standard. We'll be installing the new one. It does have a different part number, so let's do that. Now, jumping to the other side of the engine, we need to now remove the fuel filter and the silencer. There's a 10mm bolt up on top of this mounting bracket here, as well as one 10mm bolt up on the top here where the stay is. Basically just one little nut that holds the whole fuel filter mechanism in place. Get that out the road. There's a 10mm bolt right there. We just need to remove that, which then removes this whole bracket. A neutral switch, so it can only start in neutral. That is where your push button will be for your starter, which is supplied in the kit. That's this one right here. And now installing your electric button. Have a go at that. Boom, boom. Okay, once your starter button is now installed, it's now getting the starter motor ready to go. So to make things a little bit easier, we'll have to remove the manual pull start. So we've got 1, 2, and 3 bolts to take off, and we should be able to have heaps of room once that's done. You can see 1, 2, and 3 threads. They are the 3 mounting points for your starter motor. That is your starter relay, as simple as just pushing that through the slots. The last bit of the wiring harness, that is your relay holder. Feel a click, just like that. That is your main wiring harness. Got your cables for your push button start. You've got your 2 cables that come out of your starter relay, and you've got your 2 cables for your neutral switch. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a photo of this and maybe put it in the description or something, unless you can see that. But you just follow this wiring harness routing diagram. So this is your main wiring harness, and basically we've got the red connector, which will go to C, which is to the starter relay. The black, which will go to D, which is to the ground lead. We've then got your ground, which goes to B, to the main wiring harness. You've also got B on the wiring harness, which goes to C, to the starter relay, and the red that goes to F, which is to your starting switch. So this is basically what I'm going to go off. If you guys want to take a screenshot or something like that, and we're good to go. Now I've jumped over to the other side of the shed, but the last thing really when installing the OEM electric start kit is your power. So your positive and negative, which comes with the package. You run it through your grommet, and then you basically hook it up to one side of your starter motor to the relay, and obviously to power, which is your battery. Alrighty guys, that is the OEM electric start kit now all installed. Please allow yourself about 3 to 4 hours. The instructions are pretty good, but yeah, it is quite finicky, but that's all in now. The cover was off, so I gave it a full service while I was there. I'll run you through a bit of footage as soon as I stop talking. We gave it a general service, impeller, filters, oil, lower leg oil as well. Basically I'm going to buy myself a little hour meter to keep me on track, to make sure that we service it every, I think 25 or 50 hours, I can't remember, I'll just double check on that. But every 100 hours you do your spark plugs and your thermostat as well, so we will be doing those two in the next service. I just wanted to give it a general service just to see the condition of everything, and it all seemed to be pretty good. So when you're buying secondhand stuff, you don't 100% know what it's gone through. So, but it did look good, oil looked good, but that's all ready to go now. So that's it. Let's play through some footage of the servicing. Oh yeah, she was tight. Jesus. Oh, if I can grab it, look at that, beautiful. Tighten that back up. I'll be using all genuine Yamaha parts for the installation. Oil filter time. If you haven't got yourself one of these oil filter remover pliers, they are so easy. Hold, twist, and turn. Oh, that is on tight, boy. Beautiful. That there is nice and full, just dripping out. There we go. Yike. Have a look at this for some comparison. Tighten up your linkage. Should be neutral. Drive. Sweet. Done and dusted, boys. And we should hear some noise. How good is that? Some order, there we go. That's bloody beautiful, mate. Look at the rig today. I finally actually finished this thing. We did have a little bit of a series going on with the Land Cruiser, but it's finally finished and exactly where I want it. And man, this thing just performs. I absolutely love this car. But I might do a full walk around video just to show you the finished product. I believe I got up to installing the bull bar, so love this car so much. It's unbelievable. But anyway, that's for another episode. Well guys, there you have it for this week's episode. The installation of the OEM Yamaha electric start kit, as well as giving it a full service. So the outboard is now ready to go. Basically next week we're just going to finish off the fit out, so we're going to do all the electrical side of things. So nothing too crazy. I'm not going overboard, just the simple basic necessities to take this thing out at night time, as well as have a sounder so we got some sort of indication of depth, as well as speed through areas where we need to like abide by the speed limit, you know, 5 knots, 8 knots, etc. So I wanted a little GPS sounder, nothing too crazy, and of course the night lights. So that's about it guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.